Hello and welcome to this video in which I tear down this hard drive. Like I said in my previous video, which I'm just been done recording, I said I thought I had a screwdriver that would fit these screws, and I was correct. So now we are going to do the teardown of this hard drive. Let's begin. I just come around the side here because it's easier to go around the side. I will just say that if you have a working hard drive or a hard drive that has data on it that you care about, do not take the hard drive apart, okay? Only take apart drives that you are done with, and if you want to destroy a drive, then take it apart then and melt the platters, because that will destroy it. Everyone says to scratch it, but I say melt them because then like the data's definitely gone. But yeah, if you have a working hard drive or a hard drive that has data on that you care about, do not open it, because the smallest speck of dust will ruin the entire hard drive. But anyway, yeah, I'll continue unscrewing the hard drive screws. I know you're supposed to go corner to corner, but this is a tear down and I'm not going to put it back together. So let's continue tearing it down. And yes, I did deal with that before you ask, and got the blood off the hard drive. The head inside the hard drive. Oh no, it was holding this on. Right, so do you see this yellowy rubbery stuff? That is the seal. I'm not sure if that blob is supposed to be there, if that's a mistake, but yes, this is the hard drive seal that keeps all the dust out. And here we have the hard drive itself. So yeah, this cover is just the cover with like a mirror bit on it. On the other side we've got the seal and stuff, and now we have the actual hard drive itself. Oh look, there you go, you can see me, hello. The hard drive platter which spins, like there we go. Do you see all those specks of dust? They have essentially ruined this hard drive now. Are you aware that hard drive platters, at least at the time of this recording, are coated in a layer of platinum? And yes, that's what spins at either 5200 RPM or 7200 RPM. I had to think then, and yes, this flew out. And you may be saying, what's that? This is the little filter inside the hard drive, which just sits in there like that, and that basically like filters the air, I'm guessing. Not actually sure, if I'm honest. But yeah, every hard drive has these in. How do I know? Because I've taken apart hard drives in the past and they have it. So yeah, we've got those bits. So now here we have the platter, and this here is the head, which is what reads the data. At the moment it's not spinning. Hang on, I've just noticed. When I took the hard drive apart, the platter was on the disk. Shouldn't the head have folded away off the platter? Ah, maybe there's a fault with the drive. But yes, let's continue the teardown. Where shall we go to? Let's go to this here, the PCB. Or whatever this bit is. You can't see that at all. Here we have the hard drive's PCB, which is, well, just a generic PCB really. Now this material is here so that when the hard drive PCB is on there like that, it doesn't short circuit onto the actual metal of the hard drive. Oh, I knocked the tripod. So yeah, this is that really. Now what's this? So yeah, if we take that off, literally all it is some plastic. Well, it's actually, will the camera focus on that? As you can see, it's like a soft sort of felty material that's just been coated in transparent plastic. Anyway, let's turn it over and continue the teardown. I think we'll take these bits off here, which are the neodymium magnets or something like that. There we go. Right, so this is the hard drive head, which reads the data of that tiny little point there, which, oh, so now it, hang on, no, it just came off. What did I do? Does it, right, I get it. See this little thing here, that's like a lock mechanism. See how, like, when it's in that position, the platter's locked, the head's locked. Push it down and it moves a bit, but still doesn't fully come off the platter, which I don't think is actually meant to, because if you look there, it actually hits the stopper, which means it only goes to there. But yes, in a working hard drive, the tip of this like head here, that I've just bent, it just hovers like a few nanometers above the actual platter, I believe. So yeah, I want to get these neodymium magnets out. I'll be back once I've got them out. I have spotted one thing. Do you see, like, the head of that bit is like a screw. So can I just unscrew it? Oh, I can just unscrew it. Right. Let's screw it back in. So how do I get the magnet off? By just pulling it off, apparently. Right, so now I can actually get this platter head out. Like that. There we go. If I... yes. Right, I know I've already destroyed it, but did you see how that ribbon cable was connected onto there? And that is connected to this like chip looking thing here, even though it's actually not a chip, which connects to those bits there on the hard drive PCB, which then sends it out through the ribbon cable to the computer as data. So that's how like the data gets from the platter to the head, down to here, through here, into this bit, and then out through there to the computer. So this is the actual bit that reads the data off the hard drive, and well, yeah, it's quite an ingenious invention. I don't really know what to say about it. Oh yes, in case you wonder what happened there, I was peeling potatoes and cut the end of my finger off. And I cut myself there in the previous recording. Well, previous video. If you watch the video, you'll find out. So yeah, that's that. I don't know what much more there is to say about it. And now there is the other screw to get this magnet out, so I'll do that, because for some reason hard drive magnets are very intriguing to most people. Alright, now this one's not coming out again. No, my screwdriver sticks to it. It is another case of just pull it. Right, so there's... I don't want this plastic thing. I know this teardown's been sort of clueless, and that's because I don't know much about the anatomy of a hard drive. I just know the basics. So yeah, there's those neodymium magnets, which I'll just put over there for now. And I don't know if this will be possible, but I'll try and remove the screws from around the platter. And now with the last hard drive I tried this with, the screws were actually too tight to come out. But it looks like with this hard drive, they will actually come out. So yay, that's good. Right, well, there we go. Right, so that bit was on there, like that. Now we'll take that bit off. So now let's try and get this platter off. I'm not exactly sure what to expect here. That worked apparently. So yes, here is the hard drive motor. Actually looks like a really good quality motor as well. And here is the platter that your data is saved to. So you see there's a perfect hole in the middle, which is actually, that went around the edge of it. So yeah, it's quite thin. I mean, this is only a 40 gigabytes, I believe. Yes, 40 gigabytes is how much data you can store on this thing. So yeah, that's where all the data on a hard drive is stored, which is there. Now they say in order to erase the data on it, you can scratch it. Now you can scratch it, but if you've got something hot enough to melt it, I find that works even better because it physically melts the disk, therefore physically destroying any data that was on there. I don't just mean like mark it, I mean physically melt it down to a liquid. So yes, that is the platter that had those bits on it, and now we're going to take the motor out, as this bit's quite intriguing. And that's all it is. It's just a motor on which this little round thing sits on there like that, and the platter sits on there like that, and then this thing sits on top and holds the platter in place. And it just spins. Yeah, that's the teardown of the hard drive. There you go. So you can go and research that number if you like. I don't know what you will find, but yes, I don't really know what else there is to say except that is the teardown of the hard drive. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall speak to you in the next video. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.